Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive. You know, we love to take these Premier League matches that you all send in and really pick them apart.
Yeah, definitely. So many interesting stories going on in the league right now.
And this week, we're diving into one that, well, caught my eye for sure when I saw the result.
Oh, yeah. This one had me scratching my head a bit, too.
Crystal Palace taking on West Ham United.
Uh-huh.
And West Ham coming into this one, you know, kind of looking like the favorites on paper, right? I mean, they were undefeated in, what was it, their last 6 away games?
6 in a row, yep. Tough team to beat on the road.
Really seemed like they were hitting their stride. But
Yeah.
you sent in some info on this one, and it sounded like maybe things didn't exactly go to plan.
Yeah, they did not.
Oh,
West Ham came in with all that momentum, but right from the start, it was Crystal Palace who were in control.
oh, really? So even though West Ham had that good run, Crystal Palace was kind of dictating the pace of the game right out of the gate.
Right from kickoff. They were pressing hard, creating chances. In fact, I don't know if you remember Mateta.
Yeah.
He had that fantastic opportunity early on.
I'm trying to picture it in my head. So he had a good look at goal, but was it saved?
Oh, Fabiaski came up with a huge save. I mean, kept West Ham in it early.
Man, big moment right there at the beginning. I
Yeah.
mean, if that goes in for Mateta, who knows how the rest of the match plays out.
Exactly. Early goals can completely change the game. And you know what? It almost felt like even though West Ham kept the ball out of the net, that save sort of flipped a switch. Crystal Palace kept the energy up, and West Ham, they just couldn't find their rhythm.
So it's almost like even though they made the save, West Ham kind of lost the momentum for that point on.
It's like it gave Crystal Palace this extra boost of confidence, like they knew they could break through. Meanwhile, West Ham, they just never really got going. Their attacks were disjointed, few good chances in the first half. I think Paqueta had that one shot that went wide.
Right? Yeah. I remember reading about that in the match report. So how did Palace finally manage to get on the board?
Well, just a bit after halftime, Mateta, he gets his goal.
Oh, the guy who had that early chance.
The same one. And it was a beauty, too. About 20 yards out, Eze sends this perfect pass, slices right through the West Ham defense. And Mateta doesn't waste it. Powerful shot right in the corner. Fabiaski had no chance.
There's like a cracking goal. And so at this point, West Ham are trailing. Are they able to regroup at all?
Well, they're definitely under pressure. And things could have gotten even worse for them right after that goal. Crystal Palace, they kept pushing forward and almost scored again, almost immediately. Fabiaski had to make another top-class save, this time from LaCroix.
Oh, wow. So 2 huge saves from Fabiaski.
Kept them in it, for sure. But you gotta wonder if maybe that second near miss was kind of a wake-up call for West Ham. They did start to press for an equalizer. But, it just seemed like nothing was clicking.
So they're trying to get back into it, but just can't seem to find that finishing touch.
Yeah, they were pushing hard. I remember Alvarez had a shot that went just wide. You could sense the frustration starting to build.
And then you mentioned there was kind of a turning point, something that really shifted the balance of the match.
It was a red card. About 20 minutes left to play. Mavropanos, West Ham defender, gets his second yellow, foul on Mateta, and he's off.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that'll change a game in an instant. So West Ham are down a man for the last 20 minutes. How does Crystal Palace take advantage?
Well, they went straight on the attack. More pressure, and it paid off. Fabiaski ends up fouling Ikataya in the box, penalty to Palace.
So things going from bad to worse for West Ham. So it's a penalty kick. Who steps up for Palace?
Mateta, cool as you like, slots it in. 2 goals for him.
Talk about a statement performance.
Yeah.
And from that point on, I imagine it was just a matter of seeing out the match for Palace.
Pretty much. 2-goal lead, man advantage. They just controlled the tempo the rest of the way. Final score, 2-0.
And a huge win for Crystal Palace. And when you consider this is a team that they've only lost once in their last 11 Premier League matches,
Yeah, they're on a roll.
makes you wonder what their ceiling is this season. They're definitely exceeding expectations.
Right. They're playing with so much confidence and discipline. They've shown they can compete with the top teams. Makes you wonder, could they be a dark horse contender?
That's the question, isn't it? And something for all of you listening to think about. Can Crystal Palace keep this up? Can they make a real push for the top? This win against West Ham certainly suggests they might have what it takes.
Absolutely. They've proven they can't be overlooked.
All right, well, that wraps up another deep dive. Thanks for listening, everyone, and we'll catch you next time.
See ya.